Assalamu alaikum, my dear friends and fellows. How are you? I welcome you on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. My dear friends and fellows, look, all of us want to become a rich person. All of us want to become a successful person. And this thing is very natural. Nothing is strange in that at all, dear friends and fellows. But, dear friends and fellows, what many of the people, most of the people, do not understand is that this thing is within our own control up to great extent. How can it be in our own control, dear friends and fellows? Our habits our habits matters and matters a lot, really. Our habits matters and matters a lot, really. Our habits can make us a successful person. Our habits can make us a failed person. Our habits can make us a wealthy person. Our monetary habits can make us either a wealthy person or a poor person. So I think either we are growing forward, moving forward, or maybe declining backward. So all of that is dependent upon our own habits. Our own habits determine and decide whatever is going to happen with us. So, my dear friends and fellows, today we are going to talk about the habits, not the habits in general, rather those habits which makes us poor, which does not allow us to become a rich person, which does not allow us to become a wealthy person, does not allow us to become a successful person, does not allow us to move forward, to develop, to prosper, and to lead a comfortable life, dear friends and fellows. So these habits are, only and only five in number. Although we can have a longer list of the habits which are good or the bad, but we have not taken it in that manner at all, because to make it concise and as much concise as it is possible, we have come to only and only five habits. These five habits are responsible if at all somebody is poor. All of these five habits are responsible, and I think that while we are going to listen it, we need to do the soul searching. We need to reflect upon our own life. We need to reflect upon our own habits, whether I am having any or some of these five habits. And I think not even a single habit like this one should ever be tolerated in us. Why? Because, dear friends and fellows, as long as even if there is a single habit out of these five, I think our success, our wealth, our probability of becoming a rich person will remain in the doldrum. It will remain uncertain. Rather, it is not going to happen at all. Now, let's look upon those five habits which keep a person poor. And the first of all, that is living beyond their means. They people live beyond their own means. Living beyond their own means, my dear friends and fellows. And I need to live beyond my own means. I don't need to live beyond my own means. Nobody should live beyond their own means at all, because this thing will definitely make them poor. Even if at all they are a rich human being, they will become poor because of one reason, and that one reason is called living beyond their own means. Never spend more than you're earning. Rather, there must be a bit of saving. Do not consume or spend all what you earn. Rather, save a little bit of the money out of all that. So, my dear friends and fellows, that is something really great. Never ever, never ever, never ever live beyond your own means at all. So that is the number one thing. And the number two thing is, that is not investing in oneself. Not investing in oneself. Investment investment we people are of the view that investment mean that investing, putting your money somewhere where it will return with a bit of more money. That is investment indeed. But here we are not talking about that investment. Although that investment is very, very important, I don't deny, nobody can ever deny the role of this investment in making somebody a wealthy or a rich person. So I think that although that is also essential, but here we are talking about something else, and that is investment in we ourselves. That is investing in we ourselves. How can we do this? By the way, I think that it is like learning good things. Making investment does not necessarily mean the money is investment, but the time we are spending, the effort we are making, all of that is the investment. We need to invest in we ourselves as well, mean improving our level of the information, our level of the knowledge, our level of the our wisdom, our level of the skills. All of that is very, very important. If at all we are raising, enhancing our own capability, our own capacity, that actually mean that we are investing in we ourselves. And that is the number two thing. And now the number three is having a wish list but no clear goals. Having a wish list but no clear goals. I think that we should not be content upon a wish list. Wish list, everybody who is alive is having a wish list. I think nobody is without this wish list at all. But I think that, having a wish list is not going to get the things done at all. We will not be able to move forward at all because we don't have a magic stick. We don't have an Aladdin lamp at all. We have to we have to decide what are my clear cut goals. And these are, as for the clear cut goals are concerned, these are actually very, very limited one. Everybody, we can't have a longer list of the goals at all. We can have two, three, four goals at all, and not beyond that at all at the same time, not beyond that at one time. So my dear friends and fellows, I think that I need to each one of us should be having a clear cut goals. As for the wish list is concerned, it is with everybody, but goals are not with everybody has not decided about their goals. Wish list is a longer one, but as for the goals are concerned, these are fewer one. So we need to work diligently, we need to work honestly, we need to work hard, we need to work smart, we need to visualize, we need to put it on, we need to write it in the paper, we need to write it on the mind and the heart. We need to brainstorm it. We need to seek we need to consult other people who have already done all that what we want to do. So my dear friends and fellows, that is very, very important indeed. So having a clear cut goals is very, very important. So the fourth is overlooking the opportunities around. I think that we cannot afford to overlook the, because those people who have the clear cut goals, once they are having a kind of opportunity in front of us, they are already very much prepared for that. They will go and they will pick it up instantly. While those people who don't have a clear cut goals, they only have the wish list. They people will take a lot of time that whether to think, should I go for it, shouldn't I go for it, should I avail it, shouldn't I avail it. In the meantime, that opportunity will evaporate and somebody else will pick it up, or it will just go away because the chances, the opportunities have a very small expiry. It expires within a very short span of time, so it does not wait for us for a longer period of time. So I think and I believe in one thing, and that one thing is, my dear friends and fellows, that we need to be very much prepared for the opportunities, and we need to hunt for the opportunities. We need to hunt for the opportunities, even the uncomfortable situation, even any sort of pleasant or unpleasant change. It does contain certain opportunities inside, and this opportunity could be about raising my capability, about raising the level of my confidence. So there are certain opportunities in every situation. I need to, whether this situation is an old one or even a new one, your work is to find those opportunities and to quickly avail those opportunities. And the fifth and the last is momentary gratification. They prefer These poor people who do have to stay poor, they prefer the momentary gratification over the long term benefits, over the long term goal. They least care what is in consonance with my long term goals, and what is in contradiction with my long term goal. Whatever is benefiting my long term goal, whatever is harming, damaging my long term goals, whatever is damaging my long term goals, even if at all there is any kind of gratification in it, I need to disdain it. I need to shun it. I need to look upon it despicably, in a despicable manner. So I think, as for those things which will benefit my long term goal, which are in consonance with my long term goal, I need to do it diligently, lovingly, likably. So I need to do it. So these are the five things which makes a person poor, which keeps the people poor. Thank you.